this is Ronnie. I guess the cats want to be on YouTube. You were gone for like 3 days. There's the other two. I didn't have to shoot any possums or mean, nasty raccoons that aren't my friends in the last day. So they're eating. So I got the light on. Here's the snow yet. Yeah, I got the 41. And there's a point to my madness. I got the lights, my LEDs on. Yeah, I still got at least 4 or 5 inches of snow out here. And yeah, it's nasty and cold. Now here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a real fast review. Okay, a little information. When I was little, probably 6, 7 out here in the country, I wasn't the brightest little kid, and I got my feet frostbit. Not majorly, but enough, and my hands frostbit, where if anything below like 50 degrees and my feet will not stay warm, and my hands will not stay warm. I've never found a perfect pair of gloves or mittens, and this is what I've been working with. Before this snow, if you saw my earlier videos, it was supposed to be ice and frozen and maybe an inch of snow. So then at work, I wear these because I'm outside and on ice, 2 inches thick. My Adidas tennis traction shoes, awesome on ice, okay? And I got them silicone like a big dog, with the kiwi boot silicone right here. Yeah, I triple colored them the day before because I knew it was coming. And well, then I had 6 inches of snow, so I had 2 soakers within an hour and a half at work, and I wore 2 pairs of socks. They're not insulated or nothing. Now these I got waterproofed where I don't care. They have their old leather beater boots, and I just use that and just soak them like 4 times, and that'll last for at least a day. But they have steel toes, and ice, no problem. But in snow and ice, tread ain't worth a crap either. So those get cold on my feet if I'm wearing 2 pairs of socks. So I decided, all right. Week and a half ago, after that last snow and stuff, I got caught the same way. I had 2 soakers because it wasn't supposed to be any snow and just some ice. Yeah, well, if I work till 4 or 5 o'clock, even in and out of the truck, and every time I get out and my feet are wet, they don't warm up. So I broke down after the last snowstorm. Oh, I hate to do it, but I couldn't stand it. I got my big giant white bunny boots. Yeah, let's see if I can show you where they're at. You know what, big giant? I don't know if they're in this closet. Which one? I don't remember where I put my big... Yeah, these guys! Okay. These are the ultimate cold weather waterproof boots. Right here. U.S. government from, I believe, 1993 or 80 shit. April 28. I didn't turn the light on. 1990. Yeah, I bought these for $100 brand new. Surplus probably 10 years ago now. Now the used ones, I got another pair brand new, never issued. Now the used ones are $160 if you can find them. Those are awesome, but look at the size of them. It's kind of hard to drive a truck. On the clutch and the brake and the throttle, you know, and lumping around. But hey, when it's 10 below zero, these puppies are awesome. But I needed something for in between. And I was tired of my feet being wet and cold. And I did some research. And I ended up, I said, I think $78 with these first day out of the box. These are, let me, so I can show you. Here is the name brand. Xpeti. I was watching a lot of YouTube videos, and they're going like, oh yeah, I want to know if they last or what, you know, or if they're warm when it's really cold. Well, one guy, shit, I didn't know nothing about them except the people that had it had good reviews. The people like Postman and stuff or worked outside, but they make a leather set that's another $10 more. I don't know if I trust leather. These are not leather. These are some kind of 7 herbs and spices synthetic stuff that lets air through but does not let water in, and it's 200 grams of Thinsulate, which usually don't do shit if I've got gloves with Thinsulate, but I tell you what, it was 12 degrees this morning at work, and I'm wearing a normal summer pair of socks to check them out, and I like them. My feet are toasty, and I'm going to pull them off. And I said, I don't think my feet are wet from sweating. And, you know, I said I in and out of the heat, but wow. Yesterday sucked. I was so miserable, didn't have an extra pair of socks. And, you know, it never got up to 30 degrees, and I was in wet socks in and out all day, mostly out. So, yeah, and it's got the double loop quick hooks, which driving I don't want laced up if I was out hiking. These are a hiker. If I was out hiking, you can lace them up to the top and help ankle support, but I can't do that because I need my foot to move this way on the clutch and the throttle and the brake. So I just used the next one. And I tell you what, I had 2 inches of ice out in places, and it was frozen again this morning, and then still 5 inches of snow on top. And these puppies got some traction, and I tell you what, you push a brake pedal or throttle pedal in the truck, they stick. These, I don't know how long the soles are going to last, and that's one kicker. Nobody even, we did reviews, they just look at them, go here, and they'll tell you, oh yeah, I wore them for 10 minutes, and look. Well, number one, they're like a size smaller than what they state. These are 12s. I wore 11 and a half. I should have got 13s, but I don't think they had 13s. But they fit. But I'm going to try to pop them up. You know, if you got, they were getting really low on these. They might be up to 95 or 100 bucks now. I ordered them like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, Xpeti, and these are 12. Awesome. There's my dirty sock because I had to take my coveralls off, and then, but yeah, my feet stained, and that is still from when I changed my coveralls right before I, hour before I left work and got my feet wet. But they're not soaked, and that's just sweaty feet, and these are the super thin socks. Okay, these are super thin summer socks. Figure we'll give them a test. So far, the build quality, as I can see, isn't as good as these military issues. These have been used 10 years already, and they still got, they don't come with much tread though, if you notice, and they still got 90% of the tread. They're big, and they got their air valve, and said these are like $160 used now, so I got another brand new pair. And I do have a size 3 men's narrow that for a former wife will fit a small lady or a kid. Brand new pair, brand new, never issued, brand new, nice and pretty white. They're a size 3 or 3.5 narrow for a small lady or a kid. I would get rid of for, I think I paid $110 for them. I'd take what I paid for them. 110 bucks. Try to find them now. I said 160 used. So, yeah, I got a site. I think it's, well, shit, let's go look real quick. I thought I was going to make this a 5-minute video. But while I'm here, because if you're in the cold and you got a kid that loves to go hunting or skiing or hanging out outside, don't let them get frostbit. Right here they are. We got brand new, never issued, bunny boots with the valve, the super arctic, super cold. Look at this, mint condition, and they are 3 narrow. So I don't know what that's the men's size. But yeah, 110 bucks. They're yours if you want them. Get a hold of me. They're not going anywhere because my Chinese wife said she had smaller feet than she really had. All right, now let's get back to my little super fast disposal review that was going to take 3 or 4 minutes. Okay, so far, I said the build quality is good. They're comfortable. They move. They flex. You can get your feet in and out easy. Okay, I said, but the sizes run a little small. And I said I wasn't in water very deep, but I was in wet, melting water and snow all day, and my feet never got wet. They're dry inside. Your feet will sweat if it gets warm, because I said I'm in a vehicle in and out, but it doesn't get over 45 degrees in that truck. But here's the tread on these puppies. Just said, on ice, they don't really seem any better than my tennis shoes, but if it's starting to thaw and or snow, oh yeah, there you go. But here's one kicker. They're not like my regular tennis shoe. All those nubs, the sole inside itself, see how it flexes. Oh, it'll curve. I said they're trail runner walkers for winter. They flex. They flex more than my tennis shoes. So all these knobs, even though they got a nice liner and they got a pretty decent arch support inside, you can feel that under your feet when you walk. If it's not on snow and you're on solid ice or concrete, you can feel every one of these nubs pushing into your feet, which is a little strange. It like, wow. But I tell you what, after, I don't know how long they'll last, but after wearing them all day, 9 hours today, those nubs and stuff, actually, I said, you can feel when you step on a chunk of ice that's sticking up, you can feel it under your foot. The soles do give. Yeah, see, they will flex. But, I said it takes a little getting used to, but it's neat to know what you're stepping on a curve or an angle of ice that you're putting your weight on. Say you're putting your foot down and all of a sudden you step on something, you can feel it going. You know that is a chunk of ice sticking up and you could basically like get blasted right on your butt. So you adjust for it, and all them nubs, you can feel them, but after the whole day, it's kind of like having a little massager sole, because when you walk on them, all those nubs push onto your feet wherever your weight's at, and you can feel each one. It takes a little getting used to, but I'm really starting to like these a lot. The only thing is now, we'll see how long they last. I said I didn't get the leather ones. I didn't want leather. These are some kind of a synthetic. This is all rubber bonded, and then the upper is synthetic. It's supposed to let air in and out, but no water, which I can explain that. The size of the holes of this synthetic material. Air molecules are smaller than water molecules, so you can let air in and out, and it won't let the water in or out. Get it? Yoo-hoo! Yeah, that's a little engineering for you. I don't know what they call it. They got a name for it, but yeah, Xpeti. Wow, so far, I said it was 13 degrees this morning, and I was in snow up to here in them. And my feet never got wet, and they never got cold, even when I was out and waiting for my truck to warm up. So, and then it only gets up like 45 in the truck, and then you go out in the snow, you know, that's 32 or below. So, hey man, if you can afford them, if you have a problem with cold feet, the best cold weather boots ever, these bunny boots, but they're going sky high, and everybody makes fun of you and says, hey Ronald, my name's Ron, and hey Ronald McDonald, nice Ronald McDonald shoes. I said, my name's Ron, and these fuckers are warm, so you can talk shit all you want, I don't care. But yeah, there you go, those are the best. But I tell you what, 70, I think there's from Amazon. I got them because I was looking other places. Amazon's the only one that had them. They were all sold out. Yeah, these Xpetis, they're up and coming company, and so far, that's the only thing I can tell you is kind of weird. You can feel them knobs under your feet, but you can feel when you're stepping on an ice edge and stuff and maybe ready to go down if you put all your weight on it too. And you get used to it, and it's kind of like massaging. Other than that, they're not heavy. They're not light, but they're not heavy. They're lighter than leather combat boots, waterproof combat boots and stuff. And yeah, so there you go. All right. Peace. Love, have a heart, because I'm holding my phone with the other hand. And have a heart, too. All right. And to all the veterans, my twin brother, Donnie, his stepson, my friend Eric, that we razz each other like crazy. My big teacher in my lifetime, my stepbrother, but he's my brother, Dennis Dom, that is retired now, military guy, Marine Corps, Vietnam, awesome, just super cool, dude. All right, and John Camplin, Eric, oh yeah, John Camplin, U.S. Air Force MP for years and years, and in between, and protected the President Obama and everybody. So man, he, you know, He might be a little different, but there you go. That's who I know right offhand. But Dennis Dom, Donnie Valbrecht, Eric Schroeder, Johnny Camplin, thank y'all, and every veteran out there, and the ones that aren't alive to hear me say thank you. Thank you so much. I know God, my angels, will let them hear that from me for keeping me free and America safe. Thank you so much. It's unbelievable. I said, I was colorblind and they wouldn't let me fly. And I said, well, it ain't my cup of tea, man. It takes a special person to do what they all do. And don't forget the ones that aren't here anymore. And here's to y'all. Cheers to all you veterans. God bless you all here and now and past and in the future. I wish you'd never need them, but America, to stay through, always will need the freedom fighters. So thank you so much. And thank God and the angels for you people. Have a drink on me. Alrighty, man. There's my review, and it is Veterans Day. And I said peace, love. Thank you, veterans. Thank you so much. All of you. Y'all have a good one. I love y'all. I will see you later. And I will do an update on these, how they're wearing, because it's going to be cold. I'm going to be wearing them a lot of the days. You know, so instead of, 2-minute review, I wore them 5 minutes and out of the box. Well, I just wore them 9 hours, and it takes a little getting used to, but they didn't hurt my feet whatsoever. Just takes getting used to. And now the only thing I wonder is how long they're going to last. If they can last as long as these bunny boots that done the same thing. Wow, Xpeti, you guys have an amazing product. So far, they're does exactly what they say, and they're warm. I said they're not 40 below boots like these. They say they're like 10 below boots, which will keep my feet warm. Most of them that say are 10 below at 30, my feet are freezing already. So I'm going to do an update middle of winter or after winter's over of my Xpeti. Like I said, I think I got them for like $76 or something. But these are not the leather ones. You can get leather or some other style. These are the mid-price ones. And no, so far I'm very highly impressed, except getting used to walking on them is a little strange. But they are a trail hiker, runner, cold weather boot that's insulated. And yeah, they're nice. They're heavier than a high-top tennis shoe, but they're not as heavy as these waterproof leather steel-toed cold-ass boots. Okay? So there you go. And we'll see if they stay waterproof all winter. I'm not going to touch them. They say they're totally waterproof and supposed to be and never have to do anything to them. So there you go, man. There's my honest review so far. Wow, if you got a problem with cold feet like me, and cold head, I've still never found an awesome set of gloves. Never yet. I'm still looking. But, you know, for, down to 0 or a little below, right here, these Xpetis so far, I am quite highly impressed, but they're a little strange to get used to wearing. But they're, like I said, they're a trail hiker, and boy, you can feel under your feetsies when there's something ain't right. Or when you are grabbing on a chunk of ice, or if it's a slope under your foot and you plant all your weight and you're going to go down on your ass, and that's not good for an old man. I've broken a hip and I've fallen and can't get up. Yeah, but I got my cell phone, but it's in the truck and I'm outside the truck. Ain't that a bitch? You got to have humor in something, right? Alrighty. Yeah, there's outside yet. It ain't melting up like they said, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, tomorrow's supposed to be 32. But there you go. My honest review so far. I can't tell you the people I bought them from off of Amazon, but I gave them a total of 5. They showed up on time and everything. But yeah, go if you need them, go at least one size over. Because I'm wearing thin socks and there's enough air for them to breathe. But I should have got 13s and I wear 11.5. But that had been mentioned in some reviews. There you go. I said, anybody looking for a pair of 3 men's narrow Unissued, brand new bunny boots. $110. They're yours. Keep your little kids' feet warm so they don't get frostbite just like I did. You know, we were poor. I used tennis shoes with plastic bags from loaves of bread. Put on 3 pair of socks, and then put on a loaf of bread plastic bag over that. And then, if you could fit another pair of socks, put that over, and then put them in your tennis shoes or your boots. And then you went out. That's how we did it back then. They didn't have this high-tech stuff. And it worked, except when you start getting cold, you're supposed to go home, and Ronnie, he always pushed it, even when I was little. And yeah, I got whacked, got my hands frostbit and my feet, but I didn't lose any digits or toes. But yeah, there you go. I'm paying for it now. Love y'all. And said, but so far, these are awesome. So far, I love them. I said 9 hours straight. My feet aren't hurting. They were warm. Those are heavy. And they're funny, and people laugh at you, and you just go, yeah, when it's 20 below, and you're outside all day, and your feet are nice and warm, just go, hey, Ronald McDonald, you can stick a frickin' McDonald's hamburger down in my boots, and it'll keep them warm all day. But yeah, they're a little bulky and stuff, but that's the best cold weather boot ever frickin' made. Right here, and you can still find them, but they're getting really expensive. All right, man, y'all have a good one. This is going to be a 5-minute video, and I bet it's like 20 minutes, but love y'all. Peace, love. Okay, I got to go. I got to finish packing up and just getting my stuff from work. Okay, and then figure out what I'll make for Supalero. I got food, or I got Budweiser and cigarettes. Depends on what I want. All right, man, y'all have a good one. Ooh, there's still the snow. And it's getting colder. It's down to 31 already. Alrighty. Have a good one, man. I love you. I'll see you later. I will be back. Ciao.